Hey everybody, so today it seems like Catalonia's independence movement has faltered. So, if you guys have all been following this, it seems like the Catalonian Prime Minister has failed to really have a unilateral declaration of independence. So, let's explain this in a little more detail. So, the Prime Minister has been very unclear about whether or not Catalonia is going to declare independence right away, or is it going to negotiate? So, like the situation with Brexit, in which there is a sort of staged independence, so they're going to, get rid of certain things, so milk dependence, or will it be unilateral? Will it be this, to, as of such and such date, Catalonia will be independent and no longer under the sovereignty of the Spanish state? And this is what I think would be the better choice at the moment, because the longer Catalonia waits without independence, the longer time Spain will have, constant police brutality. There will be all sorts of things Spain will be trying to do to stop the independence movement, delegitimize them, maybe even falsifying a vote. This was just speculation, but I don't think Spain wants to let Catalonia go. And the Catalonian Prime Minister is playing right into the Spanish Prime Minister's cards. He hasn't been making any really clear movement towards independence. The hard deadline for the independence vote, I'm pretty sure it's going to get missed. I think this is going to go on in sort of a state of limbo until something actually happens. And there's really only two things. Either Catalonia will be a part of Spain, or Catalonia will be an independent nation. Maybe they'll grant a little bit of autonomy, maybe they'll do a little tax, but that doesn't stop the referendum. So they're trying to have people forget about the referendum. I mean, that's going to be really difficult. 90% of the people voted in favor. There is, however, relatively low turnout, but this is a lot more to do with the Spanish shutting down voting, and less to do with actually the people's will. I think probably less than 90% of the total population wants independence, but I think it's still a high majority that want independence at this moment. And I think that mostly has to do with the treatment of the Catalonian people by the Spanish police. There's essentially a military coup going on right now in Catalonia. Their autonomy is being stripped away. Spain is arbitrarily policing the state at the moment, and I think Catalonia will go for independence. However, none of this career politician, like this is like a boxing match right now, and they're all doing, if you ever watch boxing where they, essentially hug each other, that's essentially what they're doing. They're grappling. They're trying to stall and feel each other out at the moment, but the Catalonian Prime Minister needs to clarify. He needs to have a unilateral declaration of independence from Spain, from the Spanish government, and from the EU. And I think that's extremely important. I don't think Catalonia will be able to join the EU, and there may be some negotiations going on right now with the EU that maybe they'll get in, but I doubt it. Angela Merkel, the Empress of Germany, has voiced her opinion pretty clearly that she will not allow Catalonia into the EU, so that would be the death nail in the coffin of that. And also, I think the reason behind this is that it could lead to the domino effect. So there's lots of countries within the European Union that are facing independence movements. The big one that comes to mind is Italy. So southern and northern Italy, one's poor, one's rich, one's industrialized, one's agriculture, and there's a huge cultural divide between southern Italy and northern Italy. So there could be a breakup of the Italian state if Catalonia was successful, but if it's not, then that pretty much shuts down all the independence movements. But if it's successful, the boss country, Galicia, Spain will just devolve into a bunch of minor states, which is probably better for the overall Spanish health of the country, because there's there's lots of socialists in Spain, and if they're concentrated in their own socialist state, then they'll collapse and prove to the world for like the 20th time in a row that socialism doesn't work. So this is why I think Catalonia's independence movement is faltering at the moment, It needs to have a clear unilateral declaration of independence. So thank you guys for listening today. Have a great day. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you very much.